work focuses on areas like psychometrics, rank based data analysis, and the application of AI and data science in social science research. He has also authored books on statistics and R programming, aiming to make analytical tools accessible to students and researchers. He is also the founder of RPRIT, where he is developing the framework of Rabindra's psychotherapy by integrating Tagore's philosophical ideas with modern psychological science. He is a member of the American Psychological Association, holds an ORCID researcher identification number, and is a registered researcher on ResearcherGate, reflecting his active engagement with the global research community. His continuous efforts in AI integrated research and trainings are reflected in the programs we are offering today. These are glimpses of our RPRIT newsletter through which we regularly share our academic activities and achievement. It helps us document our work and disseminate knowledge to a wider academic community. And now I would like to briefly present the recent academic and research development of the RPRIT. As a part of our academic publication initiatives, two books have been already completed under the institutional publication program, Introduction to R Programming and Foundation of Statistics. These books were developed to support students and researchers in building foundational skills in data analysis and statistical understanding. In addition, several new books are currently awaiting publication, including Introduction to Health Psychology, Music Therapy, and Introduction to Environmental Psychology. These upcoming publications reflects our interdisciplinary approach towards psychology, health, environment, and applied behavioral sciences. Today's program is the 119th Sunday free webinar on AI assisted questionnaire construction and AI in questionnaire development. The webinar focuses on the emerging role of artificial intelligence in supporting questionnaire and scale development within psychometric research. In particular, it highlights how AI tools can assist in various stages of scale construction, including construct definition, item generation, language refinement, and content organization. The session aims to provide insights into how AI can enhance efficiency, innovation in questionnaire development while maintaining psychometric validity, reliability, and ethical responsibility in psychological assessment and research. The webinar features Dr. Deeptilal Dattaroy as the speaker. We are pleased to welcome all participants to today's session. We look forward to an engaging and insightful discussion on the application of artificial intelligence in modern psychometric research and questionnaire development. Now, before we begin today's session, I would like to share an important academic opportunity from RPRIT. RPRIT is starting the ninth batch of its 4-month online training on Foundation of Applied Psychometrics with Jamovi and R Studio on 17th June. This course is specially designed for postgraduate students, researchers, teachers, and working professionals who wants to learn psychometrics, research methods, statistics, and data analysis in a practical way. In this training, participants will learn about psychological testing, test construction, reliability and validity, and data analysis using Jamovi and RStudio. The course includes both theory and practical sessions to help participants build strong research skills. One of the key strengths of this course is our experienced faculty team. The training will be guided by Dr. Deepdulal Datta Roy, former head of psychology unit, Indian Statistical Institute, and president of RPRIT, along with expert resource persons from reputed institutions such as Amity University, Kolkata, Singur Government General Degree College, and ABBS School of Management, Bangalore. Our previous batches have received a very positive response, and many students have benefited in their research work, dissertation, PhD preparation, and professional growth. Those who are interested can register using the QR code shared in the poster or contact us for more details. Now, without further delay, I would like to hand over the session to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Devdulal Dattaroy. Over to you now, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Para, for introducing academic activities, academic training program organized by Ravindra Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. And also you have highlighted our forthcoming course that is related to applied psychometrics. There is a difference between psychometrics and applied psychometrics. Psychometrics is mainly for theory development, whereas the applied psychometrics is very much action research oriented. So before going to discuss today's program, that is AI assisted questionnaire construction, I like to introduce with other person. For example, NM Pandey. Hello, NM Pandey. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Myself, Neshamadi Pandey. I am a professor in Department of Geriatric Mental Health in King George's Medical University, Lucknow. So just I saw the brochure and I tried to join and learn something regarding AI. Thank you very much. I am a
Thank you.
PhD in psychology and
Okay.
did masters in health profession education also.
Very good.
And at present, I am working in geriatric mental health, King George's Medical University.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Pandey. Since you are the professors, you can take some classes in
Yeah.
our RPRIT.
Sure,
So,
sir, sure. I will be happily
okay,
join.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Farah, please contact with Professor Pandey because soon we will start our program, Applied Psychometrics. Another program will start, that is the health psychology. There is a gap in research on health psychology. So recently we have prepared our training manual on health psychology. I think that will be useful for you.
Yeah, sure, sure. I would love to join the academic feast.
Okay, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
and share my whatever I know. Yeah,
Definitely,
definitely,
definitely.
definitely.
You can give one webinar, just like me. I am giving this webinar
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make people aware. So you can make one webinar on behalf of RPRIT.
Yeah, sure, sure.
T. Sushma Bharadwaj seems to no Bharati. Hello, T. Sushma Bharati. Are you here?
Yes, sir. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, Sushma Bharati. Please introduce yourself.
Sir, I'm Sushma Bharti. I'm from University of Hyderabad. I'm doing a PhD right now. My supervisor shared the brochure with me to join the meeting so that it will be helpful for us to gain more insights about AI.
Correct, correct. Sushma Bharati, thank you.
Yes, sir.
You are from Hyderabad.
Yes, sir.
Megha from Kolkata, Calcutta University. Ayushi from Rajasthan University. So you can find out this becomes just like national webinar. So just for introduction, I am asking you, that is why questionnaire is important in psychological research, especially when we are doing the survey research. How questionnaire can help us? Can anybody tell?
Actually, whenever we do any survey or research, our motto is to identify the behavior. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, madam.
Uh, our motto is to identify behavioral constructs which cannot be assessed through any other parameters. Therefore, we need some questionnaire which is having the domains which we need to understand about the community, and thus questionnaire development is essential.
Wow,
Right.
very nice. Okay, Ayushi, what is your opinion about why questionnaire is important? Okay. Megha, can you tell me why questionnaire is important?
Sir, it is time friendly and cost efficient, and questionnaires can be reached to a mass population, which cannot be done on face to face interviews or any other similar way.
Very good. When there are number of variables, especially some of the predictors are there, some of the predicted variables are there, some of the mediating variables, some of the moderating variables are there, then it is better to use the questionnaire, okay, so that you can
So,
make a proper judgment about how the predicting variables are predicting the predicted variables and whether the relationship affected by any mediating variable or the moderating variable. So that's nice. Nice you have told. Good attempt, everyone. Now
thank
I
you.
am going to the whether my slide is visible to all of you.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. If you have any question, you always ask me. Because our time is very short. A questionnaire is a structured set of written questions used to collect information from respondents about their opinions, attitudes, behaviors, experiences, knowledge, or characteristics. It is one of the most widely used tools in survey research, social science research, education, psychology, and market research. Systematic data collection. It ensures that the same questions are asked to all the respondents in a standardized manner. So in the questionnaire, you will find there is one instruction. And before administration of the questionnaire, please give this instruction to all of you. The instruction should be same to all the participants. It is economical and time efficient. Just now Megha has told. Economical and time efficient, large amounts of data that can be collected from many people at relatively low cost. Cost is important with respect to the time and with respect to the money. It facilitates quantitative analysis. Respondents can be easily coded, tabulated, and analyzed statistically. Okay. Reduces interviewer bias. Since respondents answer the same written questions, the influence of the researcher is minimized. Allows wide geographical coverage. Questionnaires can be distributed online, by mail, or in person to reach respondents across different locations. So at a time, you can collect data from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, China, okay, US, you can share your Google form and you can collect the number of data, huge number of data. But be careful about the Google form use. Allows wide geographic coverage, that's part of it. Next is encourages honest responses. Anonymous questionnaires may help respondents provide more truthful answers, especially on sensitive topics. For example, socioeconomic data. People usually try to avoid this type of question. So you have to design the anonymous question for the same. For example, sometimes we are using the pattern of home, that is the kacha or pakka, like that. And whether you have the rented electricity or you have the non-rented electricity. So these are some of the variables we are collecting in the anonymous fashion. Questionnaire enhances reliability. Standardized questions improve the consistency of data collection. So when you distribute the questions and you collect the data, always you check whether everybody has given the answer or not, whether there is any missing data or the data are there, but data is basically the wrong data. For example, you will find that is all the data are above 3 in case of the 5-point rating scale. Or maybe the same data, everybody has given you 5 in the like a type of rating scale. So you can easily tap it because if you do the standardization, sorry, if you do the standard deviation, automatically you will get it is 0 because everywhere it is 5, 5, 5. So you have to identify initially before going to analyze the reliability, validity. First, you check whether your data is good or bad. Bad means your data may be similar or your data may be missing. So be careful about the reliability. So when you want to administer the questions, always tell that is what is the purpose of your research, and you have to take some consent form from the respondent or the participant. And you have to establish your own reliability so that people will be ready to answer you. Suitable for diverse research objectives. It can measure attitude, perception, personality traits, satisfaction, behaviors, and demographic characteristics. So you can use the different types of variables. Okay. And if you have some different research objectives, you can think about the questionnaire. So a questionnaire is a fundamental survey instrument that enables researchers to collect reliable and comparable data from a large number of respondents efficiently. Its standardization, cost effectiveness, and suitability for statistical analysis make it an essential tool in survey research. Okay. I think it is clear to all of you. Is there any question? If you have any question, you can ask me. I developed many questionnaires, organizational health, from the organizational psychology point of view. I have developed the agricultural self-efficacy model that is also very useful. And I developed reading and writing motivation. Even I have developed some questionnaire related to the geriatric problems. So many questionnaires I have developed, and questionnaire construction takes long time. Minimum 5 years it takes to construct one questionnaire. That means it is very much related to the PhD level. And now you find that is the students from at the 4th year level, they are learning the research internship. And in the research internship, they are supposed to learn the questionnaire construction. Currently, RPRIT is providing conflict management in Chandalika, composed by Rabindranath Tagore. And they are supposed to develop one questionnaire very soon. So if you are interested to join RPRIT for the course on applied psychometrics, you will be benefited. Now I am coming to the steps of questionnaire construction. Because the questionnaire is just a device to assess the construct. Can anybody tell me what is construct? In psychology, our almost all research variables are construct because they are the abstraction of the concept. Learning, intelligence, memory, emotion, we cannot touch, but we can experience them. We can feel them. Therefore, if we want to study what is our feeling about the job satisfaction, about organizational climate, about safety consciousness, everywhere, questionnaire construction is important. Okay, the first stage is the object. Define the objectives, clearly identify the purpose of the study and the information to be collected. So initially, you will write down somewhere. Identify the variables and dimensions. Determine the concept, traits, attitudes, and behaviors to be measured. Review the literature. Examine existing theories, questionnaires, and research findings related to the topic. Prepare the blueprint. Develop a framework showing the dimensions and number of items under each dimension. Okay, because our psychological variables, they may be unidimensional or may be multidimensional. Okay, so initially you have to think that is your variable, whether it will be unidimensional or the multidimensional. For example, in case of the job satisfaction, you can think about the unidimensional approach as well as the multidimensional. In case of the personality, one can think about the unidimensional. For example, you have collected data only related to the anxiety. So you can use Spielberger's state and trait anxiety inventory. So state and trait anxiety inventory, they are basically the unidimension. But whenever you want to assess the multidimensional model, in that case, you can use the personality. Okay. Next is review the literature. Examine existing theories, questionnaires, and research findings related to the topic. Always you think that some earlier studies have been done on your research topic. Okay. Most of the time, students are telling, sir, nobody has done. That is not true. Any part of your variable that is already studied by some other professor. So always you examine existing theory, questionnaire, and research findings. Prepare the blueprint. Develop a framework showing the dimension and number of items under each dimension. Generate items. Write questions or statements relevant to the objectives and dimensions. This part is very, very important. Otherwise, you will find that is your questionnaire may have the poor reliability. Okay. The content validity, that will be poor. So be careful when you are trying to design the questionnaire and when you are trying to design the statements or questions. Okay. Select the response format. Choose appropriate response options such as yes, no, multiple choice, rating scale, or like a type. We can think about the semantic differential scale also. Therefore, first you have to study thoroughly the scales of measurement. Check content validity. Seek expert opinions regarding the relevance, clarity, and adequacy of the items. You know that there is a content validity index. This thing is vital. So whenever you want to develop the questionnaire, initially you have to check the content validity index by the experts. Draft the questionnaire, arrange the items logically, and prepare clear instructions for respondents. Pilot testing. Administer the questionnaire to a small sample to identify ambiguities and practical difficulties. Always you do the pilot testing. If you do the pilot testing, then you can identify, that is, whether the items are meaningful, non-ambiguous in nature or not. Conduct item analysis. Evaluate the quality and effectiveness of individual items. Establish reliability. Assess the consistency and stability of the question. Next is validity. Always keep in mind that first you assess the reliability. After that, you go for the validity. Okay. You do not start from the validity and then reliability. You do not do. Finalize the questionnaire, revise and refine the questionnaire based on the findings from pilot testing and analysis. And next, administer the questionnaire. Use the finalized questionnaire to collect data from the target population. I have developed the agricultural self-efficacy questionnaire. It has been published also. At that time, I have visited several areas. I met the agricultural farmers. I like to understand, that is, what is the meaning of self-efficacy in agriculture. Okay. That means whatever the questionnaire you have developed, that questionnaire must be meaningful. So is there any question related to the questionnaire construction? Hello? Is it clear?
Yes.
Thank you. Now I am
Sir,
coming.
what are the methods of establishing validity?
Hello? Who is telling?
No, I'm asking what are the methods of establishing validity?
What are the methods for?
Establishing the validity in questionnaire.
Okay. So there are several indicators of validity. For example, the content validity, the construct validity, a predictive validity, convergent and divergent validity. So there are several indicators of validity. If you are interested, you can join our course Applied Psychometrics. Then we will learn several types of validity. Thank you for your question. Now I am coming to the AI assisted model, how AI can help. First is the objective definition. AI can help refine research objectives, identify key themes, and suggest measurable outcomes. So whatever the data you have collected about some issue, okay, you write all of them, and then You give it to AI and tell AI, please you give me some research objectives. AI will give you some of the research objectives that will be measurable outcomes. Okay. So it does not mean you will blindly follow. You always study, that is, which research objectives are applicable for you. You always study thoroughly. Okay. Identify the variables and dimensions. AI can extract relevant variables and dimensions from theories, research articles, and existing skills. On any topic, you have many variables and the dimensions. So sometimes that is not possible for you to study all of them. So you can give your variables and dimensions also. You give it to AI. Review the literature. AI can summarize research papers, identify knowledge gaps, and compile relevant findings very quickly. So AI basically acts as your research assistant. Okay. Sometimes we are hiring project assistant, research assistant for the review of literature and also identifying the variables and the dimensions. So that can be done by AI. It will not take much time. But again, I am telling, AI will be your research assistant. Okay. AI will not be your guide. Prepare the blueprint. AI can organize dimensions and suggest the number and distribution of items across dimensions. Generate items. AI can create multiple questionnaire items based on the identified constructs and research objectives. You always tell research objectives and your constructs, and based upon your research objectives and the definition of your construct, AI can create multiple questionnaire items. After the creation, you can test whether the particular statement is related to your construct or not. Select the response format. AI can recommend suitable response formats such as Likert scale, rating scale, ranking scale, or open-ended questions. So you always give this information to AI. Check content validity. AI can compare items with construct definitions and identify potentially irrelevant or nuclear items. Now you will find there are different types of AI. Grok is there, Gemini is there, ChatGPT is there. So you can check the items developed by ChatGPT is well accepted by the Gemini or Grok or some other AI. Okay, because earlier what we are doing, we are moving here and there uh, to get the expert's opinion. But now you can use the AI. Draft the questionnaire. AI can arrange items logically, improve wording, and prepare respondent instructions. For example, you have the 5 dimensions, okay, and you get the 50 uh, items for each domain. So you want to design the questionnaire in such a manner so that the first item from the first domain, second item from the second domain, third item from the third domain, like that. So in this manner, AI can arrange your items based upon your own logic. Pilot testing. AI can assist in creating online survey forms and suggest procedures for pilot administration. So you can design your Google form through AI or your survey form through AI. Conduct item analysis. AI can analyze pilot data, calculate item statistics, and identify weak or redundant items. So you can give your pilot data, but keep in mind that pilot data should not be very large. If it is within 50, AI can easily manage. Sometimes 100 also AI can manage. You can get the item statistics, particularly the mean standard deviation, item total or item rest correlation coefficient, its p-value, and the Cronbach's alpha of your domain. That is possible by AI. But this is my suggestion. Whatever AI will do, it is your function, again, to test the calculations, the result through Jamovi or programming or by SPSS or by Stata or some other. Always you do. We will not follow AI blindly. Establish reliability. AI can compute reliability coefficients such as Cronbach's alpha and interpret the result. Okay. Cronbach's alpha provides you the knowledge about whether you will use the total score or you will not use the total score of your variable. Okay. Always keep in mind that if your Cronbach's alpha is very high, for example, 0.8 or 0.8 above, okay, that means you can tell that all the items are measuring the consistency. And if you find that your alpha is 0.98 or 0.99, like that, that means there is a high chance for item redundancy. Therefore, you have to think about the PCA, principal component analysis, to reduce the number of items. Okay. And next, again, we have to do the Cronbach's alpha for each domain. Or you can do the exploratory type of factor analysis and confirmatory factor analysis, etc. Establish validity. Just I have told you, AI can assist with factor analysis, correlation analysis, and other procedures used to assess the validity. Okay. So before going to factor analysis, initially your function will be the inter-item correlations. Okay. You have to find out the inter-item correlation matrix. And after that, you can go for the factor analysis. Finalize the questionnaire. AI can revise items. So if you find that some of the items are not related to the total scope, then you can tell the AI that these are the items, they are not related with the total scope. So can you suggest some new item? This type of thing you can do. Administer the questionnaire. Finally, when you have developed the questionnaire, then you will administer the final questionnaire. AI can support online survey distribution, response monitoring, data management, and preliminary reporting. This is clear to all of you? Do you have any question? So, dear participants, if you have any question, you can ask. Now I am coming to the advantages. Advantages you know, because it saves time. AI can generate a large pool of questionnaire items within minutes, reducing development time. It enhances creativity. AI can suggest diverse item formulations and perspectives that researchers may not initially consider. Facilitates construct development. AI can help identify dimensions, subdimension, and indicators of construct from existing literature. Supports literature review. AI can summarize research findings and identify commonly used questionnaire items and scales. Improves item wording. AI can simplify, refine, and standardize the language of questionnaire items. It generates multiple item form. AI can create Likert scale type, multiple choice, ranking items, or open-ended questions. Reduces researcher work. Routine tasks such as drafting items, organizing dimensions, and formatting questionnaires that can be automated. Assist in translation and adaptation. AI can help translate items and adapt questionnaire for different linguistic groups. When you want to standardize the question, you are interested to find out the diverse population, then AI can help you. It supports pilot testing. AI can identify potentially ambiguous, lengthy, or repetitive items before pilot administration. Facilitates data analysis planning. AI can recommend statistical technique suitable for reliability testing, validity assessment, and item analysis. Cost effective. AI reduces the time and resources required for initial questionnaire development. Suitable for diverse research areas, AI can assist in developing questionnaires for psychology, education, management, health sciences, safety studies. For example, you want to develop one questionnaire related to the stress. Okay, so stress is used in psychology, education, management, health science, safety studies, and other disciplines in different manners. Therefore, you have to develop the stress items in such a manner so that specific discipline can be related to it. So that type of suggestion you can get from AI. Promote standardization. AI can help maintain consistent wording, formatting, and response structure across items. Encourage rapid revision. Researchers can quickly modify items and generate alternative versions based on feedback. Supports evidence-based development. AI can incorporate information from a wide range of academic sources to assist questionnaire construction. So this is all about the AI. In the next program, I discuss about the disadvantages part of AI assisted construction. Okay. Now, if you have any question, you can ask me. I have already covered some of the disadvantages and how you can manage that. Okay, Professor Pandey, you have left. Okay. Megha, Sushma, Tripathi, Charak. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, so Megha, it is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So, Mona Lisa, do you have any opinion? Because you are dealing on AI.
It is indeed a very good webinar, sir. We received many new knowledge from this webinar, sir. Already in some courses, you discuss about the convergent validity and all the validities are there. In the recent course also, the participant will learn about this validity also, sir. And AI is the emerging era, and it is the emerging era now. AI is using everywhere, sir. So, as a researcher or research scholar, we got the knowledge how to develop questionnaire and all the advantages and disadvantages. We all got to know. So, it is really very wonderful webinar, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mona Lisa.
Thank you, sir.
Sushma asked one very good question. With all this due respect, I am asking this. Isn't it completely relying on AI and our work is not authentic if we follow this? Okay. I have told you repeatedly that is AI is not your supervisor. AI is your research assistant. Okay. So we often hire research assistant or the project assistant And so that will take some time, and that is costly also. So if you apply the AI model, you can reduce your time, energy, etc. Okay. And there is no question of the loss of originality because the construct is yours. You have developed the construct, you designed the construct. Okay. Construct is yours. You are checking repeatedly because if you have the research assistant or the project assistant. So do you agree what project assistant will tell you and just you follow it blindly? Possibly not. Possibly not. But you definitely give some value on the data that is collected by the your project assistant or research assistant. Okay. So they are the assistant. They are not your supervisor. AI is not your supervisor. AI is not your guardian. Okay. You can take help from the AI because AI has huge data that we cannot comprehend. Huge data. So if you write down that is, I am interested to study the anxiety pattern of the school students. If you give it to Google, so Google Scholar will give you maybe 5,000 researches on it. And to comprehend all the literatures, not possible for you. Therefore, AI can provide you that type of support. And now you know that is the government is planning to reduce the PhD time. Earlier, PhD time, PhD duration is 5 years or 6 years if you want extended time. So government is interested to reduce the cost of the budget, okay, for PhD. So what will be the solution? Or if you want to do some research in private organization, and if you want to continue it for 4 years, then it becomes costly for you. So you can reduce your cost. Okay. Idea is yours. And the item verification, that will be done by you. Whatever the result you will get, that is also done by you. So I do not find out any problem in authenticity. Okay. And in your research, you can mention that I consulted this AI for the item construction, etc. That thing you can write down, which AI you have followed. And currently, APA has provided one format. That is how you can express the support of AI in your thesis, particularly in the reference point. Is it clear now? Okay, so I'm requesting Mona Lisa to conclude the prayer. Hello, Mona Lisa.
Yes, sir.
So please start the prayer.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, Megha, I am waiting. Well,
Sir, you said we can't completely depend on AI, but AI can be our assistant. So can AI help in situations? Can we say that as a writer, can writers take the assistance of AI to clear their writer's block?
sorry, I cannot
Take
follow
some
whatever your
suggestion.
question. So can you write down in chat box your question?
Chat box is not working, sir. Um,
Oh, gotcha.
as as a writer, can writers take suggestions to clear their writer's block? Many times writers suffer from that
You are talking about the writer's block.
writer's block or mental fog, where either ideas do not come at all.
So if you have
Can
this
we say
type
that?
of, you can directly ask to AI. Whatever your question, you can ask to AI. Okay.
Okay, sir.
AI will give you the answer. AI will give you the answer. Sometimes
Hmm.
I have many ideas and I am telling AI, that is whether this idea is worthy or not. If it is not worthy, AI tells me, no, this is not correct. Okay. And if it is correct, then AI also is telling me, yes, sir, whatever you are thinking, that is correct. So AI will
Okay,
be
sir.
your research assistant. AI will not be your supervisor. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now the closing prayer.
Yes, sir. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnascha Purnamadaya Purnameva Basisyate Om Santi Santi Santi. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mona Lisa. In near future, we will again come with some other issue related to the AI. Okay. So please you will join and you will be benefited. And if you are interested to join in our applied psychometric course, you can register or you can give your email to Farah. Farah can guide.
Yes, sir. Cheers.
Okay. rpri.edu@gmail.com.